Hey guys, it's Anya, otherwise known as Pink Sweets here on YouTube, and today is the first installment of Spooky September. So I am doing a Halloween inspired look. Basically, I'm just going to use Halloween colors, maybe do something on my face. Haven't decided yet whether I'm going to do that or not, but it's basically going to be a Halloween inspired look that you could wear to like a Halloween party or something like that. When I do my Pinkoween, it will be more like Halloween, so more costumey, some Halloween vlogs, stuff like that, and also still some fall or Halloween inspired regular makeup tutorials. So that is what we're going to do today. Also, this video is dedicated to my friend Nat from Lil Ms Nat, and it is her birthday today, and we are doing, everyone in her friend circle that wanted to participate or was able to participate is doing a look for her, and the hashtag is going to be listed below. It is, I believe, hashtag Nat Slumber Party or something like that. It'll be in my description box, but I'm really excited to be a part of this and to dedicate my look to her. Happy birthday, Nat. I'm so lucky to have you as my friend. I love you so, so much, and I hope that you have the most amazing day ever. And I will, of course, have her channel linked below and in the cards above, and please go check out her channel. Say happy birthday, subscribe, give her a little birthday wish, and let her know that I sent you. So this look is for you. So I'm going to dive into two different palettes today. They are both new palettes that I just received. One is the Mengerie Cosmetics Violet Ink palette, and this is the outer packaging, and then the inner packaging is my favorite because it has a beautiful octopus, squid. It's called the Violet Ink palette, so I'm guessing squid. And then the colors inside are purple, and I just did an all purple look by the time you are seeing this, so I kind of wanted to mix it up and add another palette to it, but this is the inside. Very, very beautiful. And Mengerie Cosmetics has one of my favorite formulas, and the other one is the You're So Money Baby palette from Kylie Cosmetics. Now, my friend Emily Jessica here on YouTube did a bunch of looks with this on her Instagram and her YouTube channel. I will link her up here if you want to see looks done with just this palette. I might do them eventually, but if you want to see ones that are beautiful and were just done recently, then definitely go check out her channel. She did a bunch of looks with this, and she is talented and amazing, and her looks were absolutely beautiful. So she did looks on Instagram and on her YouTube channel, and this is this palette. So I want to use the greens from this and the purples. Well, purple is the only choice in the other one, but the purples from this, from that one, and the greens in this one, and create just a spooky little purple and green Halloween moment. So that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna try to put these palettes side by side. Well, actually, I'll put one here. Okay, so I'm gonna use, I'm trying to decide what I want to use as my primer. I'm gonna use my Cut Crease canvas because I've really been enjoying this for most eyeshadow formulas. Some formulas don't go as well over top of that one, but most of them really do. So I'm going to go ahead and pat that out. I like to pat it out with a beauty sponge because it absorbs, like I put extra product and then I pat it out like this, which helps in two ways. It removes the excess product, which you're like, well then just put less product, but this makes it so it's more opaque but still removes the excess product, and it also makes it so that it really packs it into my skin and makes it so that it doesn't crease. So I really like that. I do this method with every single eyeshadow primer. I still have this issue with this one little area here. I think it's because the sponge just can't get in that corner. Although I don't have the issue on this eye, so I don't know what's going on, but who knows. So I'm going to start with this palette, and that brush is kind of scratchy. I have some Morphe brushes that are amazing and they seem to last forever, and then I have some that I feel like have gotten scratchy pretty quickly, and I don't like those very much. Okay, so I am gonna go into the shade Octopi, this one right here, and I'm gonna use that one first. I'm excited because Mengerie Cosmetics has a few purples, like they have one in the Feral and they have two in the Dragon Child palette, and they're beautiful. So I know already that they're really good at making purples, but I'm glad that they made more because I really wanted like a variety of purple shades from them. I feel like the other three purples, two of them are similar, one of them is a little bit different, but I haven't seen them do like a royal purple before, so I was really excited. I'm going to use some new products in this video too in terms of like my face. I have the new Instabake foundation from Beauty Bakery, and I have a new highlighter from Ofra that we're going to use. So, and I have the Beauty Bakery setting spray, which I don't think I've used yet. I mean, I think you might have seen a video with me using it by now, but at this point when I'm filming this, I have not used it, so if that makes sense. So I will link, like I said, I will link Nat's channel below, and then I will also, if I find out who else is doing it, if like whoever I find out is doing it or who I know is doing it by the time this goes up, I will link their channels below as well. And at some point, I'm pretty sure there will be a playlist, because, or you can type the hashtag in, that will be in the description box, because Nat said we're all putting the same hashtag, and then we can search the videos with the hashtag. So that's pretty cool. So that's a beautiful, beautiful purple. And you might hear Sophie snoring in the background because she is fast asleep on the bed. I just took the shade, the lightest purple matte, which is called Jellyfish, and I'm just using that to kind of blend that out a little bit. I definitely want to do separate looks with these palettes, but I just wanted to use them today, and I thought that it would be perfect since one is kind of green based and one is kind of purple based, because to me, when I think of Halloween, I think purple, green, black, and then some orange. Those are my shades that I consider to be Halloween-y. So I'm just kind of bringing that in a little bit further. I really like this brush. It's the Morphe M456. And I feel like when you want to blend out the top of an eyeshadow or kind of go into the crease without going onto the lid, I like it for that reason. At some point, I really want to do a brushes video, letting you guys know what my favorite brushes are and what I use them for. Let me know down below if that's something you would be interested in. I think I had talked about doing it a while ago and then I just didn't get around to it just yet. And I promise that I will do a collection video. That is my most requested video. And I will be posting that as soon as I'm fully moved in and I have my beauty room set up. Okay, so I like how that's looking. I'm just gonna add a little bit more to this side, and then what I'm gonna do is my first impressions. I don't like doing a cut crease for the most part, but I kind of do a faux cut crease with glitter glue. So I'm just gonna take some NYX glitter glue, warm it up in my hands. I have black eyeshadow on my hand, by the way, because I was filming something else earlier and I dug my nail right into it. So that was fun. And it won't come off. I should mention that. I have washed my hands. But for some reason it just doesn't want to come off. And I also have some orange eyeshadow on my fingertips. And if I wouldn't have told you, you probably never would have noticed. Okay, let's see. I'll take this Juvia's Place brush. There's Sophie, snorting away. Now I'm going to go into this royal purple shimmer shade called 3 Hearts right here. And it's weird because I kept thinking that the eyeshadow had broken or something, but that's just the design on the palette. So there's like lines on it, and so at first I was like, is my palette broken or is the shadow broken? No, it's not. This is a gorgeous purple. And I don't think I've ever seen anyone do like a strictly purple themed palette. I'm trying to get through all of the reviews, or not really reviews, first impressions of the palettes that I've gotten recently. I realized I have gotten way too many palettes lately, and I'm slowing down now. So, but once I get through them, I'm going to be doing a Shop My Stash series, because I really want to get back to doing more looks with palettes that I've owned for a while, or even the palettes that I've recently gotten that I've only been able to do one look with. This shade is a little bit crumbly, but it's still beautiful. But I definitely think you need to spray it or use a glitter glue. But it's like a vibrant purple, but with like a pink shift. It's really pretty. All right, You're So Money. I don't like that name, but I'm gonna go into the Time for Cake shade, which I almost wonder if I should put on with my finger, but we're gonna try it with a brush first. I swear Sophie makes so many noises. It's so funny. This is almost like a pressed glitter. Let me try it with my finger. I definitely think that, okay, there, that goes on better. I think if you were to put this over top of another green shadow, it would be really in your face green. But I know Brie is doing this from PurplePinkRed. Just reminded me because she just messaged me. So hi, Brie. And so her channel will definitely be linked below. And I have already seen her look, and it is gorgeous. And I'm excited to see what everybody does. And I think Nat herself is actually doing a look too, so for her birthday. So I'm excited to see what she does. She always does the prettiest looks. Okay. I think that's where I want it for right now. I am going to go, this palette is full of beautiful shimmers. Like, I think it's a very stunning palette. But let me go off camera. Well, should I do my base? Maybe I should do my base since I have the foundation. We'll do the foundation together, and then I'll do my brows and the rest of my base off camera. Okay. Just get rid of any fallout. So I got mine in the shade 30 or 351N, and I hope I got the right shade. I've never owned a foundation from Beauty Bakery. Okay. Looks a little yellow, but we'll see. It's supposed to be neutral, that's why it says N. Has a pump. It's very liquidy. Don't know how much I should use. I'm using my Cloud Sponge from Beauty Bakery, and not from Beauty Bakery, from Juno & Co. And it is so stained, you guys, but I promise you, I washed it right before this. So this was listed as a foundation for fair skin with neutral undertones, but I can never tell whether it's going to match until I fully blend it out, because of the fact that feel like my neck is a little bit lighter than the rest of me, and then also I feel like anything I put on, no matter what brand it is, I feel like everything is a little yellow toned for my skin. But once I blend it out and put my other products on top, it usually ends up being okay. So, and this is supposed to be a full coverage foundation, but without being cakey. So we'll see. So far I've liked everything I've tried from Beauty Bakery. I've not tried their eyeshadows, but I've tried pretty much everything else. I have their, well, no, actually not pretty much everything else. I've tried their lip products, which I like. They're not my favorite, but I like them. They last a really long time. They're just not the most comfortable on the lips. But I love their beauty oil, or their wake and bake oil. I love their powder, their flower setting powder, which we're going to use today. And then I love their blush palette, which I'm going to use today. And then I have their Milk and Honey palette, their highlighter palette, which I have not used, and we're not going to use it today because I really want to use my Ofra highlighter. But this is why I normally don't do my foundation on camera, because they take forever to blend it out. But so far, I definitely think that this is a foundation that you would need to make sure that you moisturize before you use it, which I don't remember if I did that today. Well, I put my Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer on, but I don't know. It looks okay. It doesn't look the worst. It doesn't look the best so far. I don't think I need concealer with it, that's for sure. And I'm just going to do the rest of my face makeup off camera, and I will be right back. Okay, so I put on my Bad Gal Bang mascara. I used my ColourPop gel liner in Piggy Bank, which has become my favorite apparently. And then we're going to do the lower lash line. So what I'm noticing about this foundation, now I don't normally wear full coverage foundations because I don't need them. Like, I can get away with like even like a tinted moisturizer, I think, for the most part. Okay, that's too flaky for the lower lash line unless I'm gonna spray it. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go into, I was gonna do the shimmery shade, but I'm gonna go into Octopi again and put that's much better on the lower lash line. You can do the shimmery one, but you really need to spray it. But in terms of the foundation, so I just think that if I'm moisturized with it, because now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think I put on a moisturizer. I think I just put on my Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. And if I had put on moisturizer, or if I had mixed moisturizer in with this foundation, it would look good. And it's not that it looks bad, it just looks like I'm wearing foundation. And I just used my Dewy Set Spray, which I'm just going to use a little bit more because I think this made it look better for sure, because it's a, you know, a dewy setting spray, but I really look like I'm wearing foundation. And normally that's not the case with me, I don't think. I usually wear a less coverage foundation, or I make sure that I moisturize properly, which that's completely 100% my fault. I'm going to take Time for Cake again, which is, oh, I'm so sorry, we'll be right back. Okay, so, sorry about that, that was an alarm. So, I'm going to use my new Ofra highlighter, and this is half Starflyer, I think is what it's called. Star Ocean, Starfish, Star something, which is this half, and then Neptune is this half, so together they are called Retrograde. So I'm just going to dip into a little bit of each one. Ooh-wee. Okay, that is blinding. So Nat likes Halloween a lot, and I figured that since she decided to, well, her birthday is today, so she didn't decide, but you know what I mean. Since today is her collab, I thought I'll do my Spooky September look, because I'm doing that every Friday this month. So I figured what a perfect way to celebrate her birthday than to do a Halloween look. So I am going to do, well, sort of Halloween look. I'm gonna do some lip gloss, and then I do want to do one little finishing touch, and I'm not gonna wear lip color today, like lipstick, because I don't know, I just feel like wearing gloss. So let me go grab one thing real fast and I will be right back and we'll finish this up. Okay, so I just grabbed my NYX Epic Ink liner and I did a spider web on this side. So now we're going to do the other one on this side, and that is going to make it look way more Halloweenish than without it. And I am terrible at doing things evenly. I don't know why I can never do both sides even, but spider webs aren't even either, so I guess we'll just go with it and see what happens. I'm also not as good at doing this side. I don't know why that is either, but this needs to be longer. And basically you just draw, you know, these lines and then just, I'm so good at explaining things. So I definitely think this side turned out 10,000 times better, but that's okay. This foundation definitely needs moisturizer. I think it looks great on camera. I think it looks smooth. I'm just gonna spray this one more time. I'm actually not gonna use the Beauty Bakery. This is the, this one, but it's like a mattifying. Yeah, it's supposed to keep you matte all day. So I'm just going to stick with my dewy spray because I feel like I need the hydration. And if you're looking for, sorry about that. If you're looking for a foundation that will keep you matte all day and you want that I'm wearing makeup look, then this is definitely the foundation for you. If you want a more natural look, then I would definitely recommend, like, but you still want it to last, I would also recommend this foundation, but make sure you moisturize or mix it with a moisturizer to kind of cut it down. So this is my finished look for my first spooky September and for Nat's birthday. So again, Nat, happy birthday. You guys, please go check her out. I know that you're going to love her. Please check out Brie as well. And anyone else that I know that's doing this, like I said, will be linked below. Or the hashtag will also be below if you want to see everybody else's looks that I maybe don't know is in the collab. Because I don't think there's a list at the moment. I think she said we're just going by searching the hashtag. But if there is a list, it will be down below. I love you guys so, so much. Thank you for watching. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.